The Chicago Fire is going up against LA Galaxy this weekend, and I want to tell you everything you need to know to get up to speed on the LA Galaxy, the Chicago Fire, and everything in between. You're watching Firewatch FC. You might remember the Galaxy of last season, the Galaxy that ended with a record of 8 matches won and 14 lost. Well, to assume that that same Galaxy is the one that will be visiting Soldier Field would be a big mistake, because in this season, they turned things around. They have only lost 2 games this season. The only other teams in the entire league that could claim such a feat are Real Salt Lake and Columbus Crew. Ever since former team president Chris Klein was kindly asked to leave and Dan Beckerman was hired in his place, the Galaxy switched from glasses to contacts, left the ponytail scrunchie at home, and gave themselves a goal. In short, Dan Beckerman restructured the LA Galaxy by hiring Tom Brannis as COO, Uriel Martinez as CRO, and Will Misselbrook as Chief Creative and Brand Officer. But more importantly, they left Greg Vanney, the LA Galaxy's head coach, to also be his own boss as sporting director. Which is crazy because all he has to do is look at himself in the mirror and ask, can I bring Joseph Paintsil, Gabriel Peck, and Mickey Yamane? All rising talents in their prime, by the way, for like 20 mil this upcoming transfer window, and just to prove it. And that's exactly what he did. And how did those transfers work out, I hear you ask? Paintsil has 4 goals and 4 assists. Peck also has 4 goals and 4 assists. Yamane has 1 assist. Oh, and I forgot to mention that Greg Vanney actually got this power before the summer transfer window of last season, so he also got Riqui Puig. And there is only one thing he loves more than holding the inside of his teammates' thighs, and that's goal contributions. He currently has 5 goals and 5 assists. And wait, there's more. Because their striker, Dejan Javeljic, has 9 goals. We aren't even halfway through the season yet, and he already surpassed his last season's record of 6 goals. So, in case you were wondering what players you should be looking out for during this match, those are all players that you should be looking out for. Except for Paintsil, but that's only because he's out with a hamstring injury. And that's mostly just the forwards that we've been talking about. You still have Yoshida, Aude, and Delgado, all getting goal contributions somehow. Oh, and the defense is pretty good too, because Yoshida and Neo are both doing a great job. With all that being said, how will the Fire stack up against the LA Galaxy? Well, let's take a look at some history. The Fire has faced the Galaxy 14 times and have only beaten them once, and that was back in 2010. What? Even last year, when the LA Galaxy were at their lowest, the Fire still lost 3-0. And allow me to give you a quick summary of that match. Riqui Puig managed to frustrate everyone in the Fire team, especially Gaston Jimenez, who ended up getting a second yellow by the 27th minute. The Fire immediately started to concede goals while a man down. First goal conceded was by Tyler Boyd, the second by Riqui Puig, and the final goal by Billy Sharp via penalty. And when we look at more recent history, it's still not looking good, because the Fire has a prestigious 2-game record of their own. The Chicago Fire has only won 2 matches so far this season, a record we only share with Sporting Kansas City and New England Revolution. But to be fair, the Chicago Fire has been improving as of late. We haven't lost in the last 2 matches, and we've managed to score in the last 3. Look, we obviously root for the Fire no matter what, but I'm gonna level with you. If the Fire win this game, it would be a major upset. The Chicago Fire has the talent to pull this upset, but that would require tactical genius that Frank Lopez has proven not to have. Let's go ahead and move on to the prediction. I am unfortunately predicting a 3-1 loss for the Fire. The LA Galaxy is simply having a better moment than the Chicago Fire. History has shown that the Galaxy has the Fire's number, and at least right now, there isn't a whole lot going the Fire's way. But with all that being said, I wouldn't count our boys out just yet. Like I said before, the Fire have the talent and, more importantly, the will to pull this upset. A strong defense and good set pieces can make LA Galaxy's life a whole lot harder. And even if it's a long shot, I'm still rooting for the win, because you already know. 97 till for up.